Hey guys, B-Man here. Welcome to today's video. Today, run to your console, guys. This is broken. This is a massive improvement in the other video I just uploaded today. Today, we've got a way that you can get free blueprints in Warzone. Now, this video right here is going to show you how you can do this solo, free to play, just in Warzone. You don't need multiplayer or anything, and you can go in, you can get blueprints, free blueprints. So like you've seen here, I've got this blueprint here with the camos on them, so you can put your camos onto them and all sorts, guys, and you're able to run them in Warzone and everything, guys. This is absolutely amazing. And in this video, I also will briefly tell you guys how to break your account solo in Warzone as well, because that is part of this. This is just an addition video to my last video because the method has improved a lot since I made my last video. I've got out there and I've got lots of improvements for you. It's way better. It's solo. You don't need the paid modes and everything like that. So this is the real version to use once you know what you're doing. So with that said, smash that like button. We'll have a quick word about today's sponsor. Then we'll just get straight into this, guys. Want to unlock all the new mastery camos like Singularity? Check out MitchCactus, the biggest and most reliable in Call of Duty. They offer instant delivery DLC codes like Monster Energy and lobbies delivered in under an hour. Everything is 100% safe and legit for Xbox, PlayStation, and PC. Trusted by the community, seen all over YouTube, MitchCactus has over 20,000 reviews, making them the go-to for all things Call of Duty and other games like Battlefield 6. Some deals may be limited time only, so get in quick and use code BMAN for 5% off. Now, before you do this, listen to this warning, guys. Do not be silly and go along and do it without taking this warning. Before you break your account, go along and go up to build limit, creating a whole heap of builds of the launcher or something that you will not use. Do not just duplicate them. Go along and create new builds until you've got hundreds of them. These are the things that you're going to have to delete whenever you want to be able to save blueprints later on. If you do not do this, you will ruin your account. So make sure you take the time to go along and do this before you break your account so that you have access to a whole lot of blueprints to be able to delete whenever you want to save another one. Now, if you want more information about all of that, you'll have to watch another tutorial that I've made in the past about this, because I'm not going too deep into this because we're just trying to get access to this to be able to do the other thing we're doing. So with that said, that's as far as I'm going into that. Just know, go along and do that without questions asked. Just go and do that. What you want to do for this is you need to come to your online classes in Warzone, pick any gun that you want, and then you need to make 2 duplicates of it. You duplicate it once, then we'll go along, we'll rename that and call that 1. Then we'll go along and we will duplicate that a second time. So we duplicate the duplicate, and then we end up with this one, right? Rename this one to 2, so we know that's second duplicate. Then, so we've got the duplicate, and then we've got the duplicate of the duplicate. Now, what you want to do is equip the second dupe into your online class. After that, we need to back out and we need to go into private match. Once you've got to private match, you need to go along and we need to delete these 2 blueprints, these 2 builds. Delete 2 and delete 1. Then we need to go back into online to the class where we put the original blueprint number 2. We come over to our class, and that blueprint number 2 is still there. See, it's still named 2, it's still that one. Now, all we need to do to break this account is go in and make a change to this blueprint in any way at all. Just go and equip an optic on it or a charm or anything. Take note, the second you do this, there is no going back from this, but the cool thing is, well, if you break your account properly, there's no reason to ever unbreak it, and it's actually really good benefit, and there's no downside to it. The only downside is if you did not listen and do the build and create a whole heap of launches first, in which case you'll ruin your account. Go and make sure you've created your launches first, then go along and equip something onto this gun, saving this build. Now, this build here has just broken our account. We go along and we duplicate this, duplicate it again, and as you see, it's no longer creating any more builds, guys. We've now broken this account and we cannot go in any more builds than what we already have on the account. For that reason, that is why I tell you to go along and create a whole heap of builds on your account before you break it, because then if you ever need to do stuff, you can go along and delete these. Now that you have a broken account, how this works is you go to any gun that has a camo on it. We can go along and say duplicate. It will create that. It will actually won't duplicate it. If it will duplicate it once maybe, then it duplicate it again, and it won't create a new copy. It's pulling all the stuff off that gun. Now we can go across to any other gun and say create new build, and it comes with the camos and everything, guys. We've now got the broken account glitch. Now, if we were to go to another gun, it would and say create new, it would delete that one, right? So this one here would say create new on this, and then it would create this new gun. I don't know why it didn't move it right here, but it actually gets rid of the other one, right? That's why you need those launchers. If I want to store this after creating it, I need to go to a launcher. Well, one of the things one of your builds, delete another build, then you need to go back to that gun, then you duplicate that gun, and now when we go across to this one and create this one, we remain the other one still there, guys. And that's why you need that storage of launchers and stuff to be able to delete, to be able to save your guns and stuff like that, guys. So now this is how you get a broken account and how it works and stuff like that. And now that you have a broken account, let's get in and show you guys how to use this to pull blueprints and everything like that. Now, for this one, what you will need at one point of this, one stage of this, is you'll need a legacy weapon that you just have the ability to duplicate. It doesn't need to have anything on it, and it needs to be a base legacy weapon. So for this video, I'm just going to use this TAC 56 for that step here. So if you can't duplicate a base weapon, just go put a sticker on it or something like that, and then you can get the duplicate option, because that's one of the steps in this. So we're starting with our class online in Warzone. Then we go across, and you need to start by duplicating the blueprint that you want that's going to decide the blueprint that you're pulling of. So whatever you start with will decide whatever blueprint you get from the other weapon. So we're going to start with this one because I know it gets what we're after. So we start by duplicating this blueprint here with the broken account. Then you say create new build. It will bring all of the attachments and stuff over to the new build. Then you go to the skins, and then you come in and you go across and you select no skin, and you go back and reselect the skin that you had selected as the duplicated skin. Then after that, you back out of the screen. Then after that, you go in, and we need to find that gun that I said we had the legacy weapon to duplicate. So for us, we're going to go to the TAC 56 for this video, and we're going to duplicate this right here. Equip the duplicate into your class. After that, we go across and we select create new on the gun that we want to pull a blueprint for. So for us, it's the Maddox. It will not put it as a blueprint just yet. After this, then we need to back out of here, back out completely, and this is when the magic happens. You go to this screen right down here, and then you wave your magic wand and you go back into Warzone. And when you get back into Warzone, it will have changed that gun into a blueprint for you. Simple as, easy as. So when we load back in, we'll come back to here, and here it is there. The blueprint is now sitting there waiting for us. Now, at this point, we can go along and we can go put a camo onto this blueprint. So we want a camo on it. We want our dragon camo on this cool blueprint. We can even go along and customize it with our camo on it, etc. Then after that, before we back out of the screen, we want to go along. We want to make this class our favorite. Then, as it's the favorite, we want to go along and say create new and make it either anything that's a class after 5. So class 6 we want. Then we want to favorite that one again, and we want to do the same thing and create another one so that you've got 2 classes after the 5th class that have this gun in it. Then you go along and you favorite any other class so that those 2 are down there. And how you will load in game is you will load in, when you load in game, you will delete one of these classes and you'll dupe the other one into it and select that to be able to run the gun. So now let's go and load in game and show you that being done, and we'll see we're able to use that gun. And as you see here, we've got the 2 classes there. We simply go along, we delete one of them, we duplicate the other one into it, and then we select that class, and as you see here, it's working, guys. The blueprint with our camo on it and everything, guys. It's just amazing. Free blueprint glitch. With that said, you guys know the deal. Get down there if you haven't already. Smash that like button for me. Subscribe if you're not already. Leave me that awesome comment. Keep being awesome, and of course, catch you guys in the next one. B-Man, out.